And today we are going to start our chapter 4, cubes and cube roots. Okay, this is actually the extension of the chapter 3, which was our squares and square roots. See, in case of square, a number is multiplied with itself 2 times. In the same way, if you have to find the cube of any number, then the number will multiply by itself 3 times. See here. Okay, suppose the number is 5. Okay, and we have to find out its cube, then we have to put power 3. Its exponent must be 3. It means 5 into 5 into 5. 5 5s are 25. 25 into 5, answer will come 125. Is it clear now? In case of square, number was multiplied 2 times. In case of cube, same number is multiplied 3 times. Okay? In case of square, we put the exponent 2. In case of cube, we put the exponent 3. Okay? Okay. One more example we can take. Let's find the cube of 4. It means 4 into 4 into 4. 4 4 is 16. 16 into 4, 64. Is it clear? Okay. One more thing, just think about it. If I will try to find out the cube of an even number. See here, 4 is an even number. Its cubes come even. Yes. Even number cubes come even. In the same way, cube of an odd number, it will come odd. Example, cube of 5. 5 is an odd number and the cube of 5 is 125, which is also an odd, which is okay. So I had told you these two properties, that cube of an even number is even and cube of an odd number is odd. Okay. Okay students, in our previous video we had solved the square roots. So I think we must recall the symbol of square root. The symbol of square root was like this. Okay, and the symbol of cube root is, we have to put here 3. Understood the difference? This is actually the symbol of just square root, and if you want to use cube root, then you have to write here 3. Is it clear? And how to solve it? Suppose we have to find out the cube root of 125. Okay, it means I have to find the cube root of 125 by the help of prime factorization method. So what I will do? First of all, I will do the prime factorization of 125. It is 5 into 5 into 5. And student, one more thing, don't forget to put this 3 here. Okay, if you will not put 3 here, then it will become square root. So don't forget to put this thing here. Okay, in case of square root, we are making the pair of 2 numbers, same 2 numbers. In case of cube root, we will make the pair of 3 same numbers and 1 number will come outside. Is it clear? See, cube roots and square roots both are just very relative to each other. In case of square root, we were making pair of 2 numbers, 2 same numbers. In case of cube root, we will make pair of 3 same numbers. Is it clear? Okay, now we will do our exercise 4.1. Okay students, now see on the board question number 1. In question number 1, find the cube of the following numbers. This thing I had already told you by solving 2 examples. I had find out the cube of 4 and I had solved the cube of 5. So let's do one more question. 14 cube. We have to find out, we have to solve it. It means 14 into 14 into 14. 14 into, okay, 14 into 14, 196 into 14. Again we have to multiply, so multiply 196 into 14. 6 4s are 24, 9 4s are 36, and 2 38, 4 1s are 4, 5 6, 7 into 196. 4 8, 9, 10, 14, 9, 10, 17, 1, 1, 2. So our needed answer is 2, 7, 4, 4. Is it clear? So you have to do, you can do the part A, B, C, D. Okay? Do in question number 1, do parts A, B, C, D and find the cube of the numbers. Okay? Let us see question number 2. Okay student, now see question number 2. In question number 2, find the cube root of the numbers by prime factorization method. Means we have to find out its cube root. So what we will do, first of all you have to put the symbol of root and write it here 3. So it will become cube root. Now we have to do the prime factorization of 27 and 64. Okay? Just do the prime factorization of 27. 3 9s are 3 3s are 9. 3 1s are 3. 64. 2 3s are 6. 2 2s are 4. 2 1s are 2. 2 6s are 12. 2 8s are 16. 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4. And 2 1s are 2. Remember, we have to do the prime factorization. It means we have to do the factorization by the help of prime numbers. Okay? Now put here in place of 27, its factors will come 3 into 3 into 3 upon. In place of 64, its factors will come how many 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So 1, 3, sorry. Yes. It is not a square root, it is cube root. In case of square root, we were making pair of 2 numbers. In case of cube root, we will make pair of 3 numbers. Yes. From numerator also and from denominator also. So what will come outside? From numerator 1 3 will come outside and from denominator 2 will come outside. So our needed answer will be 3 upon 4. Is it clear? It is, we have to solve it in the same way as we had done the square roots. We have to just keep 2 things in mind. First thing, when you put the root, write it here 3, so that it will represent cube root. Second thing, in case of square root, we were taking pair of 2 numbers. Here you have to take pair of 3 numbers. Okay? Note it. Okay student, now see question number 2, part C. Okay, part B do by yourself. This is part D actually. Okay? In part D, it is in the form of 2.197. We have to find out its cube root. No problem. Okay? So how to solve it? First of all, remove its this decimal. 2197 upon 1000. Now it became the same question as we had done part first, having numerator and denominator. So we have to separately find out the square roots. We have to separately find the prime factorization of 2197. Okay? It will get divided by which number? Neither by 2, 3, not 7, 11, no. Let us try by 13. By 13, 13 ones are 13, 6 are and 9. Again it will go by 13, 13 ones are 13, 13 3s are 39, 13 ones are 30. It means the cube of 2197 is 13 into 13 into 13 upon. This is 1000, we can write it like 10 into 10 into 10, but it will get wrong because question said we have to use the prime factorization. Okay? So 10 means 2 into 5, 2 into 5, 2 into 5. How many 2? Okay, 3 2 and 5 also 2. Okay? So write them in terms of prime numbers. 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 5 into 5. Okay? 113 will come outside from here and 1 2 and 1 5. So it will become 13 upon 2 into 5 means 13 upon 10 means 1.3. Which is our needed answer. Okay? Note it. Okay student, now see one more part E. Part E, in this question there is a negative number and we have to find out its cube root. Then how to solve it? No problem. First of all, put the symbol of root, write it here 3. then 1 minus will come outside, okay? It will become minus cube root 216. Is it clear now? If there is any negative number within the square root, then what happens? This negative number will come outside in next step, and rest thing we have to solve, okay? So we have to find out the prime factors of 216. 2 1s are 2, 0, 2 8s are 16, 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14, 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9, and 3 1s are 3. It means it will become, don't forget this minus sign, okay? And this 3. How many 2 are there? 1, 2, 3. 2 into 2 into 2. And 3? 1, 2, 3. Now we have to make pair of, so we have to make the pair of 3's, 2 and 1, 3. Minus, so 1, 2 and 1, 3 will come outside. Minus 6 will be our needed answer. Is it clear how to find out the cube root of negative numbers? Okay. Now what you have to do in question number 2, you have to do part A, B, C, D, E in your fair copies. Okay. Thank you very much. In our next video, we will discuss question number 3 and question number 4. Thank you very much.